Anyway, you were the video camera for this Uknow Pro show.
Yes.
How was that?
It's, for me, doing it, I think this is the second time I did it for them.
Mm-hmm.
I think the second show I didn't do it, but, you know, it's something new. I've never done really, you know, not professional.
Right.
But, you know, I mean, I try to do what best I can do, and hopefully they like my results.
Cool. All right. Well, this is the video. This is Jude McKenzie versus Julian Calabra. Was that the name of it? All right.
Yes.
I just know Calabra. And I thought it was a really cool match. I'm going to play this video for a second and then mute it. Because the last time I did it,
The noises.
didn't mute it. It was terrible. So I pointed it at the entrance here because I thought it was pretty cool.
No, I like how they did the new entrance.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be a problem for me. Well, it kind of was because my lights weren't pointing in that direction anyway. So I wasn't headed out to do photos of them doing the entrance or whatever. I did take a few. They were good. I put it out just like the other ones. Actually, here, let me pause. Here is a tip I'm going to give to everybody: is be aware of your surroundings, because everybody was pointed towards the entrance, you and me included.
Yeah.
We were all pointing to the entrance to look for Jim McKenzie's entrance. Every time somebody is about to come out, hasn't come out, I look around, see if anything else is going on, and I see Joker and his buddies, entourage, coming out, and I'm like, this would be an awesome shot. So I back up right to his face. 2 shots. I think I only kept 1. But anyway, what was I going back for? Oh, the lights, the things, whatever. I thought they wasn't going to come out good. And then I saw them on video, and it came out kind of cool. The only problem is you don't see people when they come out of the entrance.
Yeah, that's the only thing that... but it's a little work in progress.
Yeah. Maybe they'll improve it next time.
Yeah.
Yeah. November 2nd, I think, is the next show. The next Uknow Pro show. But this show was pretty fun. Yes. I actually enjoyed this a lot. I got to see a lot of out-of-town talent.
Yes, that's what I like about it.
Yeah.
You know, not only you see just the local South Florida people, but you see the people from, I think it was Orlando?
Orlando, Tampa, the up north guys.
Yes.
Yeah. And they're pretty good. Actually, they're really entertaining. The fanboys were there. They were fun to shoot. And Jude McKenzie, who's always a blast to shoot. I mean, I got him, I shoot him at SuperCon at the FSCW shows, where he's dressed up like Alex from Clockwork Orange. Him and the Groot come out. I think that's freaking awesome. He does an awesome job with that. And he does an awesome job out of that character as himself, as Jude McKenzie, doing the promos and stuff. It's just amazing stuff. So I was really excited to see this match, actually, because I know they could do some cool stuff for me to get. So there was some really cool shots here. Yeah, that's where that ends. Or how was it doing the video for this?
Well, after, I think, you know, the first couple of matches, you know, also at the same time, I'm trying to feed with the wrestlers, you know, trying to go with their maneuvers, which way they're going, and then at the same time, you know, rethinking what I was doing the previous matches and all that, and then, you know, progress, I got a little bit more, you know, into it. You know, okay, they're going this way, I'm going to go this way, they're going to go right where I'm at, I'm going to take a step back or turn to the left or to the right, and, you know, trying to get the good shots so, you know, Uknow Pro can have some good footage.
What I find interesting is you're not a... Thank you, Carl. What I find interesting is that you're not a professional videographer by any means. But you have been in the wrestling life for as long as I have. A long time before, like a few years after ICW started, you were going to the shows and being part of it. Yes. So was I. Back when I was a referee, you actually had this gimmick of being a bum.
They're ghosting.
Yeah, there you go. That's him. And that was cool. I mean, it's fun to see you at shows when I don't expect you to be there. Like this one time we went to CCW, and you were there. I'm like, person. So that was cool. Also, this is sponsored by The Outdoors. As you can see, we're outdoors. So.
I don't see it.
No, you don't see it?
Wait. Well, we're actually in the outdoors, but maybe you're trying to... Okay.
Yeah, we decided to, I don't know. This is interesting.
Yes.
You have the nice lighting from the porch, and I don't know if it's young as that.
Yes.
So, let's see what's going on here. So as you can see in my last video, I was stuck on one corner.
Yes.
Because of the lighting, I had to battle the sun, and I didn't want my lights to clash or whatever. But here, I got to move all around the ring.
Yes.
I didn't have that sun issue, and that's what I love about the indoor shows. I can move around. What I wanted to improve that I did during the battling bombshells.
Yes.
What I improved during the battling bombshells is I tried to blend in as much as I could to the ring and the audience. So I was down on my knees most of the time. The problem with this show was it was a low boy, so it was 3 feet off the ground. So not only were my knees hurting, but I felt like I was forced to lean into the ring, which I hate because my lens is kind of wide, but it's not wide enough to the point where I can be inside the ring and capture everything. So a lot of shots were cut off.
That's probably why I kind of felt different from the old, the other,
the tall ones,
the tall ones, to compare to these. It felt, I'm like, it feels like, we're always, right there, and it's like when I was filming, like basically I had the camera so inward,
right?
But I was getting some good shots also at the same time, so it's like not getting also too much of the ropes. So as I've been watching your YouTube channels,
right?
And that's one thing that
not
you've been
getting
saying.
the ropes. Oh, great!
Not getting the ropes.
Learning, awesome.
So
yeah,
I learned that
excellent
from this boy right here.
Yeah. Here's another problem I have with low boys. They're great for the audience when it's a small venue. I understand, and the show shouldn't change because the videographers or photographers don't have an easy time with it. It actually should be the reverse, and it is always the reverse. Photographers and videographers adapt to the situation. And now for the next time, I learned that the ring kind of forces me to go into the ring. I got to push myself back to not be in the ring. I actually kind of noticed this a little while into the show. I don't think that affected these shots as much as the earlier ones. But I forgot where I was going with this. This low boy, since it's so low, if you're not used to kneeling down or crouching down to get the shots near the canvas, you kind of feel like your place is right where the middle rope is, and you'd shoot from there. I've seen a lot of people shoot from there, and the problem with that is action shots always look better down up. This shows you shoot lower.
So if I'm holding the camera, I'm doing it more like this.
Right. So low, just low. That's why I'm always at the canvas, because it's low, it's shooting up. Everybody looks much tougher. Everybody looks.
So it's not the same as like if you're going, eye level.
Right, exactly. See, the problem with eye level photos is that everybody can see it. Everybody from the audience sees exactly what eye level photos are. Your job is to capture something that nobody in the audience could see, which I offer with my lights. You can't really see my lighting effects in person because you're not in a picture.
Yeah.
But the other thing I offer, and a few other photographers, I guess all of the other photographers offer, is they're low to the canvas and shooting up. That's the other. That's the other point of view that you're getting out of these photos, other than timing and whatnot.
Yeah, there was a point in the match that I actually got onto the.
That's right. I saw you
mat.
On top of it, and that's fine when they're doing promos or whatever. You get above the ropes, and you offer another point of view that they can't see. I considered doing a show on top of a ladder, just like hanging out on the side and the back where nobody could see me on top of a ladder, just shooting downward. But the problem is then it looks like I'm in an arena and I'm shooting from the cheap seats. I mean,
and it's more it's gonna look more like a hard cam.
Yeah, what I always worry about is making it look like it was a fan camera. I've seen some amazing fan photos, like I said in the last show, but that's not what I want to offer. I don't want to offer like just because anybody in the audience.
Yeah, you don't want to be generic.
Right. I want to be unique with my shots. But for aesthetics, it'll make the show look like it's much bigger than it actually is.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's making me look like a fan, which I don't want to do. I've actually dropped the whole what's called a mark, which is a huge wrestling fan.
Yes.
I dropped that a while ago. It was to a point where like if you want to go far in this business, you just can't bother the wrestlers, man.
Yeah.
You gotta be friends with the wrestlers. You can't be
yeah.
fans of the wrestlers.
You go in, you go and shake their hand, you say hi, and that's it. Not like be 24/7 right next to them.
Right. Yeah.
Breathing out their neck, trying to see what they had for breakfast.
Right, especially when you want to befriend a wrestler. I'm not gonna say that it happens 100% of the time, but usually you talk about something that isn't wrestling. You talk about sports, cars, I don't know, whatever interest might spark up, whatever you guys have in common. Talk about that.
Yeah.
And then you'll start to get more friends in wrestling, and I feel like that helped me get further. Not being a fan, that's what got me further into all the other companies.
And at the same time, you're trying to be professional.
Right, exactly. And that's the other thing, professional. That's where it is, because there's professional, and that there's no space for fan. Now, there's a few wrestlers that I love to shoot, and there's a few matches that I love to watch, but I'm not going up to the wrestlers and going,
Yeah, I think because you're saying that is that if you've done more shots with those wrestlers, you already know how they move around the ring. You know when to get the shot. They already see you. When they see you, it's already okay. Snapshot, video camera, everything is there.
Right.
So it's like okay, everybody's working with each other. So that's why when you mean that you like to wrestle with some of these other wrestlers that you already know, it's because you already got that chemistry working already.
Right, exactly. Yeah, like with Aaron Agony.
Yes.
Like him and I are cool buddies. He sometimes looks for me whenever he does something. I remember at an FSCW when he won the championship or whatever. He was looking for me to get the photo or whatever. I saw him like trying to look around for me and awesome. It was awesome. Dash also does it a lot, but that's because he's my brother. He wants photos. Actually, now that I mentioned that, this is my camera goes all crazy. I think I go to fix that. There's you.
Hey,
right there's you. I think he had a shot of you earlier, but I was too busy talking. Here's another thing you can do: is don't bug the wrestlers, but when they're outside, when they're entering, when they're leaving, be in their face.
Yeah, I think that's what I was also trying to do.
Yeah, I saw you do
that. And even on some of the matches, when they were doing some maneuvers, I saw them also, they got also in the camera, after like they did some power driver, they did something, and then they just looked at it and they say something, I don't even know what they're saying because it's talking so fast.
Don't pay attention, right?
I really don't pay attention. I'm trying to focus what I'm doing.
Right.
But little by little, I think I'm also, I'm not gonna say I'm gonna be like in his league, but
you can be there. It's not that far of a league.
No, unless I wear some platform shoes, because I'm kind of smaller than you.
Not by a lot. There you are again.
Hey!
I think I got a picture here too. Yep. Yes, I do.
Yes.
This is us going. Okay, we're good. And then him.
Yes.
Here comes Maddox. I thought he was gonna do the end of the show thing. Everybody go home and stuff.
Yes.
But then something else happens, and I can't tell you about it because I'm not allowed to. I can't spoil the rest of the show. I can only talk about what's going on in this video, and the video is cut off.
Yes. I was.
It was quick. It was another 15 minute video is gonna go on forever. So I'm gonna cut it out short.
All right.
I'm gonna put my usual links somewhere here or there or whatever. Is there anything you want to plug?
Yeah, the Roman Show. You can listen to us every Tuesdays and Wednesdays on Block Talk Radio. It's the Roman Show. Just search on it. And Facebook. Facebook.com/The Roman Show. And you can also tweet us at The Roman Show, or you can tweet me, follow me at Joe the Reporter.
Joe the Reporter?
Joe the Reporter.
Excellent. You should start a blog. Joe the Reporter.
I should start a
and
blog.
Report on things. Make it mundane things. Like, a new fry saucer came out today.
The Anthill.
The Anthill. Or I walked to the park and back.
Yes.
Stuff like that. It would be awesome. And I said again, photography isn't free. Wrestling photography isn't free either. So I'm asking for sponsors. If you guys are interested, message me in the comments, YouTube message, Facebook.com/SpeedySProductions. And I'll see you next time in Shop Spot.